Yep. Let me get a screen up here. Give a couple of people some time to get here. Yes, sir. What's going on? Mm-mm. What the deal is? Get a couple things together here. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. What y'all like, man? Who fucked it up yesterday? What was the deal, man? I know y'all didn't jump on them Bulls. I hope y'all didn't jump on them Bulls, man. Ooh, I hope y'all didn't jump on them Bulls yesterday. Straight up. What's going on? Good morning. Mm-hmm. Yep. We got a bunch of games today, boy. We got some advantages you're gonna take advantage of really, really quick. Yeah. 1 second. Let me try to tweet this out. Tweet this link out real fast. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. All right, we cooking now. We cooking now. All right. um, yeah. Let me see. Let me go back here. 11 games today, man. 11 games. uh, Phoenix, Indiana, San Antonio. Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot of games, man. So well, we got a couple of discrepancies here. Let me go back here and let me see what's going on Twitter first before I get it cracking. Any news? Okay, Robert Williams is in. Josh Richardson won't be playing today. Okay, Shohan. So Shoshan, he had missed 3 days, 3 days. So 3 games, I think. So he should be playing today. Trey Jones went to shoot around. Okay, that's one of my get money games. We're gonna get to that one in a minute. I think. Well, I've already taken it. I'll tell you guys what I took when I get to that game. Devontae Graham playing today. Okay, all right. Jordan Clarkson illness. Yeah, he's sick. Yeah, he's sick of that motherfucking team. Sick of being over there. He's sick. He wouldn't be traded. That's another team. That's another key team I want to talk about. We're gonna be able to make some money off them. Ricky Rubio, Cody Martin, Norris Noel. Okay. All right. All right. Well, let's jump into it real quick, man. Got PrizePicks on deck. Let me start right there. All right, first game we got on the docket here. We're looking at this Phoenix Suns at Indiana Pacers here, 230.5 over under. Right off the back, we got some injury. It's a back-to-back right now, so we got some injury concern here. Booker might slide out. I think he's gonna pop out tonight. It's a back-to-back for the Phoenix Suns here. I think it is a third. It might be a third of. I don't know. Let's see. This Phoenix Suns. Yeah, 7th, 9th, 10th. This is a 3rd and 4th for the Phoenix Suns team. I mean, 3 games and 4 nights. So we definitely got some rest candidates here, but Booker might pop out. I'm worried about Chris Paul at this point. So yeah, I'm worried about Chris Paul being in or out. So that's something you guys can keep a look on, keep an eye out on. Back to back, like I said, couldn't talk you off the assist prop for Tyrese Halliburton. Probably a lot, not a lot that I'm looking at here. Of course, points is gonna, because somebody's getting ready to be out, because you can see, none of the Phoenix Suns guys are up. If you want to jump on that assist prop, I would jump on it right away. If you like that Halliburton assist, I got interest there. And of course, Buddy Hield, his 3-pointer is always in play for me. He's hit this number in 6 of his last 8 games. 4 threes or better in 6 of his last 8 games. All right. For future references, if Ayton decides to play, then we definitely know that Ayton is in play up against this Indiana front court here. Pacers give up the 4th most points to the center position per 48, and they give up the 3rd most rebounds. All right. The problem is we don't know if this motherfucker want to rebound or not. All right. But he will go out there and get buzzed. I'm talking about Ayton. He will go out there and get buckets. So, that's one thing right there. So keep an eye out on the injury report. I'm quite sure we might get a Chris Paul sitting, or he might play. They might not be up there for the simple fact that they don't know if Booker's going to play. I expect Booker to play in this one here. Okay, I expect Booker to play in this one. Moving along. I don't have a side in this one yet. Tell you the truth, man. I don't have a side in this one. This here is a game right here that San Antonio Spurs, Detroit Pistons, 236 over under. We know Jakob Poeltl was gone back to the team that drafted him. San Antonio Spurs are we got 236 over under in this spot. I don't know about that total, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Total seems off to me. Like I said, we got big moves, big trade moves here, and Jakob Poeltl, yeah. So we're gonna get Collins. All right. So they still got Roby, and they got the other guy, I forget his name. So, but I think we're gonna get Collins starting this one, and interesting thing to point. So yeah, his numbers could be in play. All right. At least rebounding. Now, interesting thing to point out here that Detroit Pistons, they did pick up James Wiseman, but they said that, they said he's going to start. That motherfucker say he's going to start. All right. So I don't know if he's going to play today. That's some news that you could probably look at, but man, that's crazy as hell, man. So we're going to see. We're going to see. And this might be the last day that you can get, because Detroit about to enter the sweepstakes. All right. So, they've already entered the sweepstakes. So this is probably the last game that you're going to see, your Isaiah Stewart's, Jalen Duren out there, because they said they're going to start Wiseman, man. So what the fuck, I don't know, man. They said they're going to start Wiseman, and that's wild as hell. They enter in the sweepstakes for real, for real. But this is one of the games that I woke up this morning, I had circled. I went on ahead. I actually added a parlay because I caught. I will get to this game. I caught Norman Powell a parlay piece. I caught his 3-pointers at minus 180 for only 2. So I went on ahead and parlayed that up with this Detroit game. Just something a little spicy there. But yeah, man, I want to know if I imagine. James Wiseman, he probably won't be available today. So these bigs here are in a great spot, whether it was Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duren. I imagine Jalen Duren, if Wiseman doesn't go, then this will probably be the last day that you can get, Duren at the starting position. Okay. So double and all that shit is not out of realm possibilities for him. You got guys like I just want to see. I just want to see here. It's Detroit Pistons or nothing. You still get a decent number, minus 174. I wouldn't bet it. I wouldn't, it's a parlay piece right there. Even in some player performance doubles here, I think, 16 points in the win. I mean, going up at this San Antonio team, Jalen Duran, 12 points in the win. Isaiah Stewart, whatever the case may be. All right, so I think, a lot of this stuff is in play. A lot of this stuff is in play. I have to decipher through that. All right. So I do think that San Antonio is going to win this game, and like I said, if we don't get anything out as far as so we got 21 and a half points here. I like that for Aiden. I like that for Aiden for sure. I like that 21 and a half points for Aiden for sure. They just have to go ahead and smoke me on that one, but I like that. Either way it goes, but like I was saying with this team here, where they got Bojan Bogdanovic points at on PrizePicks, I definitely want to see that. He's not out. Okay, so rebounds. The way Aiden playing, Miles Turner might go out there and get 10 rebounds, so he won't be out of question either. Oh, Bogdanovic is down there. Let me see. I want to check his points out. We can get a little bit of a discount. Okay, so on PrizePicks, you can get his points probably at 23 and a half. The thing about that is, are they going to need it? Both of these are terrible defensive teams. Like, I know on the books, you're going to get Bogdanovic's point prop sitting at 23 and a half on both sides. So I guess either way it goes, keep an eye out to the news, man. Like I said, they want to start Wiseman. That's some bullshit. Okay. So going forward, you're gonna have to really, 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 really keep your eye out, because this Detroit team, they mixing up the start lineup, doing all this shit. It's a lot, fuck with your money. So you better be on them. All right. Let's go to the next game. Let's see. New York Knicks at Philadelphia 76ers here. These guys been having some dog fights, man. Philadelphia 76ers gave that motherfucking game away last time these two teams played. We got 223 over under in this spot here. New York, Philadelphia Sixers 6.5 point favorites here. Yeah, Philly should be Philly probably mad as fuck right now. They probably want to try to come out there and beat these boys' ass. We'll see though. Let me see something. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah, so damn. You know what? Hold on. That didn't go well for me. 1 second, y'all. Let me see what happened in that game. It don't really matter what happened in the game. We know what happened in that game, man. Straight up. I just want to check one thing real fast. Matter of fact, I don't got to check it, man. What I'll tell you here is, the usual suspects. That's all I'm looking at, man. The usual suspects here. You got. We know this team here. They, especially rebounding at the power forward position. They're not the greatest of rebounders. Come on, man. This Philadelphia team. Shit. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have not one, specific single prop. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna just temper my expectations. The usual suspects, those are gonna be the guys that's gonna be in play for me. Don't know if Josh Hart is gonna be acclimated into the offense yet, or inserted into the lineup yet. That's something we're just gonna have to wait and see. But I'm just stick to the usual suspects and wait for news to drop. 23.5 points, not a rim possibility for Julius Randle. if this three prop is still sitting at 1.5, I think I like that. It's still sitting at 1.5. It's juiced up. Jalen Brunson now is becoming the parlay piece because I'm not laying that juice like that. But yeah, it's good. It's good for same game parlays. I can talk off for that. All right. So definitely, even Randall, you know how hot Randall can get from behind the arc, and like I said, the usual suspects with guys like James Harden, assist props and things like that. Great spot here for Joel Embiid. All right. I don't have a side in this one. If I had to pick one, I probably would have to get this is a revenge spot for Philadelphia 76ers. If I had to pick a spot, it would probably be Philly in this spot here. Charlotte Hornets at Boston Celtics, 225 over under in this spot. Interesting that the moves that they made yesterday. So let's see. So we know Robert Williams is going to play here. Hopefully they add him to the books. I'm going to have strong interest in this rebound. It's going to be an official play for me. They don't have any of the Boston Celtics players out right now, so we got to see. We know Jaylen Brown is out. We know Smart is out. Robert Williams said he will play today against the Hornets. So guys like Hayward, his minutes has been lifting up. He's played 31 and 35 minutes in his last 2 games. That's something that you can look at there. I definitely like this spot for him. 3 ball, I have interest in the 2.5 threes for. Damn, it went up. No. That's assist. Right, 2.5 threes for Terry Rozier at minus 102. You can sign me up for that for sure. Couldn't talk you off the 3.5 for LaMelo Ball. That's all he does. Okay, so and then if we don't get, we're not gonna have any Brown. So definitely Brogdon and White. I like both of those guys. So you can look at that, and then because we don't have the numbers out for these guys, but Jason Tatum, he's questionable. So he was present and getting shots up at shoot around today. So Jason Tatum should be playing. I mean, it's that's a great chance that he's going to be playing. So all I do right now, I'm just waiting. What we have on PrizePicks for this Boston team? Probably nothing, if at all, anything at all. Terry Rozier, 23.5 points. They're not going to have no defense like that. Resistance. Boston at the 1 and 2 spot today. I don't know if I don't know who starts at the point. I don't know if they continue to bring Brogdon off the bench in this situation or who starts or whatever. I don't know, but I couldn't talk you off the points for neither one of these guys. Terry Rozier used to play here, and LaMelo Ball. He's self-explanatory from a usage standpoint. He should be able to get there. So I'm looking at these 2 guys to really ball. Now, as far they got rid of Plumlee, as far as the center position. I think man. I don't know who starts, man. Maybe Williams might start, or I don't know who's gonna start, man. My guess, Nick Richards, Williams. I would say probably Williams start, and I'll have some interest in his rebounds, man. But personally, when they drop Williams, I'm gonna be all over his rebounds, okay? And double-double. I'm gonna take him for a double-double. Yeah. But we don't have those numbers out. Let me go back over here on Twitter real fast because I'm always on Twitter, man, checking the injury report. I just want to check something, make sure nothing has been nothing's been out right now. So there it is right there. Jason Tatum participating in shoot around today. So I expect Jason Tatum to play. So yeah. We just need lines. That's all. No lines on PrizePicks for Boston guys. None of them, period. Let's see. No lines for these guys. Let's keep it moving. I already told you guys what I like, though. Utah Jazz at Toronto Raptors, 230.5, 230 over under. This is one of those teams. Yeah, this should be one of those teams we should be able to eat off of going forward. This Utah Jazz team. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. So either way it goes, we got Jordan Clarkson is questionable for this one here with an illness. So that's something that you need to take heed to. Either way it goes, he's not even the person who I'm on in this game. I'm really on. Excuse me. Shit, excuse me. God damn. The person who I'm on is and I was on him last game, of course, Colin Sexton. This boy, don't forget about Colin Sexton, man. A lot of people forget, a lot of people don't know. Here's the guy. He's not on the books right now, but I'm waiting on him to drop the numbers for him. He's a bucket getter, man. He can go out there and get you 25, 30 points a night. He can average 20s. Okay, so definitely excited for that. So he's not on the books right now. I'm waiting on him. He's probably going to be one of my favorite plays. We know they cleared the way for Walker Kessler. Okay, so his rebounds and points are in play for me. Possible double candidate. So they cleared the way for him, getting rid of Vanderbilt and a few guys. So couldn't talk you off of that. Larry Markin, I'm probably not fucking with him right now, tell you the truth. Don't know the mindset of this team. If we don't get any Jordan Clarkson, then we could look at they'll probably end up starting somebody like THJ, RSJ, Rondell. What's his name? What's his name? Taylor Horton Tucker. Yeah. So they might end up starting him if we don't get no Jordan Clarkson. And then elevated usage. It should be a little bit of elevated usage for somebody like Kelly Olynyk, whose point prop is sitting at 10.5, which I couldn't talk you off of it in this spot. And giving you the giving the opportunity that he's going to have, especially if Jordan Clarkson end up being out. He's not the biggest rebounder, but he's hit this number in back-to-back games. We know he can score, so it is what it is. If he hit a couple threes or something like that, he'll hit that number at 10.5, and you can tease it down if you want. So those are some guys on the Utah Jazz. What they're in play for, and what I'm looking for them. I'm just waiting on them to drop. I'm waiting on them to drop Colin Sexton. On the other flip side here, I'm taking Toronto. It's first and foremost, they trying to win. You know what I'm saying? And they signed Pirtle back. They traded for Pirtle. These guys trying to win. So it's going to be Toronto Raptors or nothing for me in the spot. That's the first thing. So that's the first thing. And then that's a lot of things I couldn't talk you off of here. I mean, everybody's in play for points and yada, yada, yada. I couldn't talk you off a lot of stuff here, man. I could not. Fred VanVleet, 21.5 points. I mean, that's in play. Just don't know. 23.5 for Pascal Siakam. That's in play. We just don't know, you know what I'm saying, which way to go. What I was looking at here was I was looking at player performance doubles. 5 assists for Scotty Barnes. 6 assists for Pascal Siakam. Seems doable at plus 152. Fred VanVleet, he can go out there and get 5 rebounds, tell you the truth, man. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot. So when it's all said and done, no matter what, I'm going to take the Toronto Raptors. Might tease the spread down, something like that. Throw it in the parlay or whatever. Yep. Mm-hmm. I don't have a definite prop from that game right now, though, tell you the truth. Minnesota Timberwolves at Memphis Grizzlies. This spread been going up and down and shit like that. 234.5 over under. Memphis Grizzlies favored by 7. All right. Another game where I just don't know which way I'm going to go with this situation. One guy I'm waiting on right now is I'll be waiting all day though, but I'll be waiting on Jalen Noel for them to drop him on the books. So Jalen Noel, he's a guy, if you don't know about Jalen Noel, he goes out there and gets buckets, man. You know what I'm saying? So he went out there and got 30 last game. The point guard position over here, Ja Morant or Tyus Jones or something like that, any one of those guys end up on Jalen Noel. They can't. They don't have good defense like that. Ja Morant, and so it is what it is. However, on the flip side, Ja Morant, his point prop is in play for sure. Okay, and then we know this Minnesota team. So both of these teams been kind of shaky, man. This Minnesota team, they will give up the 3 ball. and they don't guard point guards well. Okay, so they're giving up 25.9 points per 48 to the point guard position. Ja, he's a scorer. He'll knock down a few threes. They're giving up the fifth most threes to the point guard position, and so it is what it is. And then on the flip side, let's see. This like I said, this Minnesota team, I've been riding, so I jumped on jumped on Bane threes last game. So we know he can shoot the three with the best, and right now it's juiced up at minus 158. But I couldn't talk you off of that, and I like Jan Jackson 1.5 threes as well. All right. Last time I took his threes, he went out there and hit 2 threes and back to back. 3 threes in the first quarter. Ja Morant 1.5 threes. That's definitely something to look at there, especially with Rudy Gobert in a hole. If he's playing, teams will elect to shoot jump shots and 3 balls. So all the threes are in place here. Anthony Edwards is going to have to do a lot with the ball. You can look at his points, rebounds, PRAs, something like that. If not this game, if you don't want to, touch it this game, you could look at it in the near future. He's going to be, until they figure out what they're going to do with this point guard situation, he's going to be handling, all of that. So he's going to be handling all that business. So, that's, he's a guy that you can look out for everything. Okay, a 3 ball, everything. Don't know which way I want to go in that one. I lean Memphis though. I ain't gonna lie. Houston Rockets, Miami Heat, 220.5 over under. Not much I like about this one. 12-point favorites, Miami Heat. I could not bet that. I cannot lay no 12. I will not lay no 12. All right. I won't. I can't do that. All right. So wouldn't be surprised. So, if I'm taking, the spread, yeah. Probably going to be Houston Rockets or nothing for me in this spot. They're plus 12. All right. As far as the side, even you could go look at you could get better numbers too in these total parlays too. You can get like these line total parlays. If the line's at a 12, you could get a 12.5 right there, 8.5. Let me see. You get a 14.5, but you got to know which way you want to go, over or under. And you get a 6. You get a 6.5 over or under 221. Shit, that's something I like right there. So I'm gonna be dibbling. I'm gonna be playing with it for that plus 500. I'm gonna be playing with that. I'm gonna be playing with that for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be playing with that for sure. Yeah. Plus 14.5 over 229. So either way it goes, we know this Houston Rocket team, they give it up, to the point guards, whatever the case may be. They give it up to the shooting guards, all that shit, right? Except for like the power forward and the center. You know what I'm saying? Points to the point guards, the shooting guards, they popping out right here. 6 most points to the shooting guard, and then small forward, the 4th most points to the small forward. So people scoring on them, man. You could probably look at a total. You can look at this total. The total sitting at a 225, 220, or you could probably look at a team total. You know what I'm saying? A team total. Because I'm looking at Tyler Hero in this one. I'm gonna like Tyler Hero. I'm gonna like Jimmy Butler. Okay, I ain't gonna keep. I'm gonna like them. All right, so. As far as the game goes, you could probably look at a team total or something like that. Miami Heat team total probably sitting at around 110. Let's see. Around 115. Let's see. They might be at 120. Their team total might be at 120. Home total points. Home team total points. 116.5. This Miami team is kind of shorthanded. However, like I said, I like Tyler Hero here for points or 3-pointers. They don't have them out on PrizePicks. So I like him for points and or 3-pointers, man. Getting back to the prop points, to the prop bets here. I just showed you, man. This Houston team gives it up to guards. So 3.5, and the books know it. 3.5 for Tyler Hero is not out of the realm of possibilities. Threes. What else? So what other guards they have up there? Gabe Vincent, 2.5 threes is in play. Jimmy Butler. Oh shit! Let me plug up my computer. Oh, my fault. I had to plug up my computer, but yeah, yeah. So I'm definitely got interest in Tyler Hero. I ain't even look at his point prop. I might take his regular point prop. I don't know, but his point prop is sitting at 22.5. It's definitely a good right spot for guards. They don't show any resistance here. And then, like I said, you got Victor Oladipo out. Kyle Lowry is out. Gabe Vincent is probable. Max Strus, he'll be coming off the bench for live purposes. He'll come in and smack 5 threes quickly. So, because this team here is they kind of shorthanded, man. They shorthanded. Miami, they shorthanded. So the usual suspects are in play. I want to check out the assist prop though. I've been riding the assist for Opera Sengun. Couldn't talk you off that 5.5. Not the fastest paced game right now. Miami Heat don't play at the fastest pace, but there's instances where Opera Sengun can still cover this number. This 5.5 assists. So honorable mention for him. And couldn't talk you off. Jalen Green threes too, because this Orlando, this Miami team, they give up threes too, man. They give up threes to the point guard and the shooting guard. So I'd imagine Jalen Green probably be starting at the point, I want to say. So Miami Heat give up the third most threes to the point guard. Then when it comes to the shooting guard, Miami Heat give up the third most 3-pointers to the shooting guard too. So watch that lineup. We already know that Eric Gordon is gone, but I like that 12. I like that 12 with Houston. We'll see though. Cleveland Cavaliers at New Orleans Pelicans 223.5 over under. Cleveland Cavaliers right now they playing some good ass basketball, man. Good basketball. And then these Pelicans, they just made a trade. So none that's going to affect these guys right now. Richardson is not playing this game. However, slow pace matchup here. I do expect Valanciunas to get his rebounds, given the opportunity to have the minutes. And I think this is an opportunity for him to have the minutes going up against Jared Allen. Both of these guys, they fare well against each other. I looked at the last 2 matchups. I didn't go too far. Jonas Valanciunas is, he's had a good matchups versus him. 22-13, 16-9. Those are only 2 games that I look at. I didn't go back too far. Really, I just want to see with the last game how they fared, because there's a lot of moving pieces going on between these 2 teams over the years. Jared Allen gave him 24 and 11, and Garland dropped the double-double on him, okay? However, the numbers, we know this Pelicans team, they will give up the points to the center position, especially if you're pretty agile down there, whatever, a couple lobs or something like that. So they're giving up the 7th most points to the center position as per 48 right now. But yeah, I do expect, like I said, Jonas Valanciunas to get his rebounds, and like I said, I definitely see possibility where Jerry Allen get his rebounds as well. If you take Jerry Allen's rebounds, you might as well take him for a double-double, I would say. His double-double, let's see. You'll get 10.5 rebounds for plus 105, I think that was. But you'll get a double-double for minus 115. So, it's that other rebound is a lot, all right? They count that other rebound as a lot. So, and this Cleveland Cavaliers team, they've been playing some good defense. You're not going to be down there if guards are not going to be going down there, scoring in the paint. that often versus this Cleveland team. So you have to shoot the three ball. If you got a three ball on you, then I like it against Cleveland, against these backcourt. These guys, Cleveland is my team, and I love Cleveland, but they don't, they own ball defense between Garland and Mitchell. They not the best on ball defenders. So CJ McCollum 3-pointers are in play here. I like that, and vice versa. I mean, Darius Garland, his three is in play, and Donovan Mitchell threes are in play. I wouldn't take Brandon Ingram threes. Speaking of Brandon Ingram, from a pure usage standpoint, he's definitely in play. The minutes are going to be there, the usage is going to be there. Not too many people scoring the ball over here. All right, so his point prop is in play from a pure usage standpoint, but I'm gonna just stay away from it. I don't like the pace of this game, the slow pace, whatever. I'm gonna stay away from him, even though that plays right to his favor. I'm just stay away from him because I don't personally know if he's gonna hit it or not. Tell you the truth. And if he hits it, he hits it, man. Sometimes you gotta fade. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and then you gotta live with the results. Me personally, I gotta live with the results. But I do like the three ball here from McCollum. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Assists. Definitely like the assist for Garland. There'll be no Rubio this game, I don't think. So that's one guy that's not in the way of why he's out there trying to, why Garland's trying to, rack up assists. Because you still got Donovan Mitchell trying to drop dimes. And then you still got the other kid coming in there, LeVert dropping dimes. So it could be frustrating for assist prop for Darius Garland. Last year without those guys in the fold, you couldn't pay me to fade no 8.5. I was taking that all day long, all day strong. All right, but I got a strong lean towards the over 8.5. PrizePicks, you might get it at the 8 for a push. Let's see. I couldn't talk you off that 5 assists for Donovan Mitchell though. 5.5 for Anthony Edwards having to do a lot. That's in play. So they don't have Darius Garland out. Interesting. They just probably gonna wait till his shit probably get better up to 10 and then bring him out on PrizePicks. All right, so yeah, and then the backcourt here. I mean, let's see. They probably gonna throw Herb on Donovan Mitchell. Either way it go, yeah, I like the three ball. Yeah, I like the three ball for Darius Garland too. All right, yeah, I like the three ball for Darius Garland too. Yeah. So like I said, assist wise, this New Orleans Pelicans team will give up the assist to the point guard position. They give up the 5 most assists, and 9.1 per 48. So numbers, there's numbers to back it up, but who needs numbers with Garland? It just is what it is. All right. What about the 2 guard position? I'm interested to see. Do they let them drop downs versus the 2? All right, let's keep it moving. All right. As far as the side in that one, Cleveland been hot. Cleveland been hot, man. Cleveland been hot. I must say, Cleveland been hot, and I don't want to step in front of that train. I don't want to. I wouldn't. I don't know. It should be a good game. It should be a good game. Cleveland won 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in a row. 6, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, they didn't won. Okay, and then New Orleans just broke their streak against the Lakers, and they didn't won 3 in a row. So this should be one. It should be one. It should be one, man. Cleveland has beat them 2 times in a row. Let me see. The under is trending hard here for Cleveland. The under is 6-0 in their last 6 games following the ATS win. this game does have a slow, grinded out, feel to it. You know what I'm saying? So the under is 5-0 in their last 5 road games for Cleveland. So the under is trending so hard for Cleveland. And the under is 7-1 in the Pelicans' last 8 games, playing on 2 days rest. So, they've been coming out playing some defense. And, right now between these two teams between these two teams, I don't really can't look into that. I need to look into what's going on right now, between these two teams. I could probably buff that up for you guys just in case you want to see. Just in case you're squinting your eyes to see what the fuck is going on. But yeah, all right. So the under is trending hard between these two teams. 223 here. I don't know. Maybe a team total over if you think Cleveland under or whatever. Oklahoma City Thunder and Portland Trail Blazers. I don't have much for this game, man. 240 over under in this spot. I mean, you got two guys and Dame Lillard and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This Portland Trailers backcourt is not good defensively, and shit. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, what you want me to say? Oklahoma City Thunder team is playing tough. I couldn't talk you off neither one of those guys' props. I don't have much for this one yet. All right, Portland Trail Blazers, they're giving up the most points to the bigs, but what the fuck? Who's the big over here? I mean, it is what it is. Couldn't talk you off the props for the main guys, man. That's all I can say. Dallas Mavericks at Sacramento Kings here, 234.5 over under. And yeah, Fox, man. Shit. Fox. I like Fox in this spot here. This Dallas Mavericks team is not good, not rebounding the ball well, so I couldn't talk you off of Sabonis rebound props and shit like that. But I like Fox. 1 to 10 for my expectations because I want to see who's in and out. I don't know if Luka's going to play. Let's take a quick look at Twitter real fast. Refresh Underdog, see what they've been up to. Chris Silver has signed a second 10-day contract with the Mavs. Jaden McDaniels, that was a great pickup by the Sixers. He will not make his debut Friday. Okay. Everything else we've seen already. So yeah, man, can I get into some ifs and shit? If Luka play, then I like Dallas. I ain't gonna lie. Sacramento Kings, they have no defense. They don't play no defense. They just, they terrible defensively. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be a wait and see thing for me. Like I said, it's gonna be a wait and see thing for me. And Milwaukee Bucks at Clippers here. 227 over under in this spot. I got there's no Kawhi. ABC might sit in this one. That's what I'm thinking. That he just might play. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't take a side till I know what's going to happen. If you like these guys, I'll tell you this. If you like Milwaukee without, even if you like them without ABC, then jump on them. If you wait, also Milwaukee Bucks this is a back-to-back for Milwaukee. They are not the favorites. So if you get ABC ruled out, then you'll get a better number if you still like Milwaukee. So that's one thing you could wait on or whatever the case may be, because there will be no Kawhi. So what I like here, no matter what, is the 3-ball for Norman Powell. It's still at a minus 186 for 2 threes. We know he has 5-3 upside. One place where you can get ahead versus this Milwaukee defense is at the 2-guard position. At behind the arc, they are giving up the let me see. Points. Right, points. 1, 2, 3. They're about to, this is one of the one of the categories where they struggle at. You know what I'm saying? Versus the 2 guard. Now I don't know who's gonna be guarding them or whatever the case may be, but I'll have some interest in Norman Powell here with especially this 3 ball with no Kawhi Leonard, and then Paul George. His usage should spike, so his 3 ball is in play as well. And I'll just sit back and wait for the news. I'm gonna love some Drew Holiday if there's no ABC. Okay. So that just about sums it up right there, man. It just about sums it up. We don't have any of those guys props out because they know that it's a back-to-back meaningless game, meaningless conference. They know they're getting ready to rule some motherfuckers out. All right, it's Friday. Yeah. Especially ABC, the way he's been going crazy lately. So I guess, guys, peace out, man. I'm gonna leave it with this. All right. It's all good.